fall in love. You already know the deal. I see you trying to make it. Oh, say does that.
Broadcasting live, 2K. For Greg, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Major playoff implications in this one tonight.
Both teams have a lot on the line in this contest. Seeding in the postseason can make or break a team's chances.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Draymond Green, and it's Moody in at the 3 spot. Now here's Curry. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Green against Conley. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And, you know, for Edwards, it's about hitting the 3 consistently. This will help take his game to the next level.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. We talked about the daunting task of facing Steph Curry. Coach said Curry makes your entire 5 guard him. Steph might be the best conditioned player in the league. He is constantly moving. It makes him so difficult to track. So, of course, it's not just Curry shooting that presents problems. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. And here we go. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, I like seeing Butler show off his mad hops. This guy's got big-time bounce and knows how to slam it down with authority.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. So it's Minnesota now, following the score by Golden State. Gobert against Green, pulls it up. Shot by McDaniels, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Podziemski. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Some nice passing by Golden State. Drains the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
A 3-ball. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Green. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. Randall with the ball. Butler covering. Randall no good. Nice game for the Warriors. It was a loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Edwards' shot is good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Moody with it. 20 points for him last game against Atlanta. Shot clock at 5. Butler passes to Moody. From the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Randall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Let's check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. Taking a look at Golden State, right now the 6th best record in the conference, looking to hold on to playoff position and finish the regular season strong. And of course Minnesota, they're just sitting one spot down right on their heels.
And when you look at Minnesota, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, and you know, we've seen them enough to know by now they're not going to make that switch from good to great at this point. Not this year anyway.
Pass to Hield, launches it, buries it from three-point range.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
For 3, Edwards hits it from three-point range. Edwards got a couple of threes now in the first for Minnesota.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Hield outside. Launches a 3. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 5. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. Oh, that was terrific!
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Hield outside. Outside Butler. Here's Moody. The three-pointer, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Oh, here's Edwards. Tight defense on him. Butler with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. To the middle. Here's Moody. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. Clark, he's checked in for Edwards. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Hield outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. So he gets them both. 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Warriors on top, up 5. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Gary Payton II is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Post in at the 5. Home in the paint. Golden State moving it around.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time. Delicious dime from Curry there. One of the reasons his teammates love playing with him.
Alexander Walker finds Reed. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Warriors leading by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Hield. He's got 7 outside Curry. Shot clock at 6. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. And the 3 off target. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Hield from outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Hield's got 10 points.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Here's DiVincenzo. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yep, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Minnesota making some changes. Gobert comes in for McDaniels, and it's Edwards in for Clark. Clark, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch. Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 12.
And things starting to click from three-point land. Nothing in the first quarter, but he's hit 3 triples here in the second.
Outside Butler. Over Reed. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it. So you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
Love the pass from Reed that time. These guys love playing with him.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Curry can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. Well, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Randall's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Warriors also making a change. Hield's checked in. It's good. Podziemski's got 7 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Outside for Randall. For 3. And there's Edwards on the assist from Randall. Edwards got the lead up to 5 now for Minnesota.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost a 60% clip. They've been blazing this second quarter.
And that one's good. Green.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game, now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
Butler dishes to Green. 17 seconds left in the first half. Podziemski softly drops in the floater. He's got 9.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
McDaniels passes to Randall. And he converts the layup. Randall's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Timberwolves.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, this will be a good challenge. If they could come in, play with intensity, and sustain that, they'll be right there at the end, Shaq.
I want to see how they play.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
A superstar in the making. You know who I'm talking about. Anthony Edwards brings so much to this team. He was unstoppable scoring the ball in the first half.
You know what? He's got all the tools out there, Edwards. I mean, the stars are aligning, so watch out.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Warriors trail by 5. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's Conley in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Anthony Edwards is a classic two-guard, Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength and length and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
Green finds Curry. Here's Podziemski. Edwards defending. Butler from outside. It doesn't go either for Butler.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And here's Edwards from the arc. That one's no good. Takes him to 10 for 15 for the game. Fires away from way outside. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, the range is just unreal. Curry can make even the toughest shots look easy.
A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 5 now.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
To the paint. Here's Butler. Pass to Curry. Curry gets it done in the paint.
Boy, Curry is just such a fabulous shot maker. Really knows how to adjust his motion for any distance or defense.
Conley into the lane. And here's Gobert. Still scoreless. And here's Edwards from the arc. And another three for Minnesota.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Pass to Moody. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. And the Warriors also making a change. Hields checked in. Curry dishes to Green. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
Now Podziemski. He's got 9. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. This one for 3. The rebound by Hield. Warriors have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Fast break, here we go. Alexander Walker finds Gobert, tries again, he lays it in. Gobert's got the lead up to 9 now for Minnesota.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Here's Butler. The shot, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Back to McDaniel. Outside for Randall. Pass to Alexander Walker. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels, and the jumper falls for him. And it's 7 points for Jaden McDaniel.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Minnesota making some changes. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Miller comes in for Randall. And it's Clark in for McDaniels. Reed kicks to DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 15.
And there's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
Pass to Kuminga. Over Clark. Kuminga, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Reed the pass to DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Butler. Alexander Walker passes to Reed, and that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That that is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Spencer, the pass to Butler. Over Miller. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be back with you shortly. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Post in at center. Minnesota making a switch. Parsons checked in. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
And it goes for the fifth time and 10 shots for him this game.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Out left of the wing. Pass to Dillingham. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Reed has it in the corner. And another three for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now Curry. Clock at 4. No good with the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to DiVincenzo. And Reed has it in the corner. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Hield. Reed in the post. Kuminga on him. A three for DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Podziemski, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. Pass to Randall. Here's Dillingham. Here's Gobert. For 3, Edwards. No good that time. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Curry can't get it to go. Minnesota leading by 6. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards!
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the 3. We're good. guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Butler, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards slashing in, and Edwards slams it in.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. The shot by Curry, no good. Minnesota's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Green against Edwards. Over Green. Edwards can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Butler finds Podziemski. Pass to Butler. From the line. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards. What a shot by Edwards.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Green. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Here's Conley. Basket good. Conley's got his first bucket of the night.
Conley, so crafty with that left hand of his. The veteran knows his way around the hoop.
Steps back. They need this. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Conley dishes to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got 14 points now in the second half.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Timberwolves.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Anthony Edwards.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Randall finds Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Warriors with the rebound. Wants to get it to Butler and does. Count it. 16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Podziemski. Edwards can't hit. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Julius. Now look, you're banging in the paint, but what do you see from your backcourt?
They do a great job of, they obviously can score the ball, but getting us into things and running the offense very well and leading the team that way.
Well, they led you to a win tonight, Julius. Thank you for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.